What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuck Kohout, Always Be Closing. I'm going to take you through the next transaction strategy right now, which is short sales and or discounting. This has been rebranded just like assignment of contract is now wholesaling. And what this is going to be is creating equity in a property that has little to none, or getting the bank to take a discount. And there's many ways to do this. It doesn't always have to be ugly houses, but my God, does it help. I'm going to show you a picture of my first short sale. This is what I like to call the money shot. When the bank sees that, they know they're going to lose money. I actually picked this up from a street pharmacist in a little town called Newark, New Jersey. There's not a lot of stuff in Newark like this right now. However, they were nice enough to actually deed the house over to me, and he had several of his clients living inside this thing when I bought it, which made everything just so much easier. I don't know how they all had cell phones. The place didn't even have heat. It was absolute madness. And we got all the paperwork from the street pharmacist, set it over to the bank, explained to them why we needed a discount, and eventually the bank said, okay, we believe you, the house is probably not worth what's owed on it. We're going to have to do a BPO. And they called a realtor from a little town called Ridgewood, New Jersey to do the BPO. So I called everybody in this, well, let's call it what it is, crack house. And I told them, hey guys, I'm coming by 3 p.m. Tuesday, and I'm bringing a friend, and she wants hugs. And my God, did we get a discount. And she didn't want to hug these guys back. Okay, so they smelled a little funny and they have a substance abuse problem. Can't you forgive people? Wow. This is what the deal looked like. Honestly, this is probably the worst deal I've ever done by myself, but I learned the process, and I'd call that a victory. My binder deposit was $10. I picked it up for $147. Short sale amount was $100,000. Okay, we resold it for $125, and closing costs were $15,000. Net profit was just over $9,000. Like I said, worst deal I ever did, but we got it done. I'm gonna give you one more example, and I just want to show you guys the importance of building a buyer's list. I know you might recognize this picture. I actually got a call shortly after that other deal from the people who lived next to the house that I just flipped. They called me up and they said, Chuck, we really like our new neighbors, and we like what you did for the old owner. We didn't like her, but we like what you did for her. Oh, hey, by the way, we're in pre-foreclosure. You think you can help us out? Not the first time I've done this. One phone call, one showing, one sale. You got a buyer's list, you call them back, boom. I must have had at least 10 or 20 people that told me, I'm looking for something in the same neighborhood, a little smaller, maybe a fixer-upper. Now, I got a little bit lucky on this one. Again, same transaction style, $10 down, picked this thing up for $362. It actually happened towards the end of the year. My sale price was $389. My closing costs, $15,000 and change. And miraculously, I made $72,000. Nobody can seem to tell me how that's even possible. And when I got title back on this property, I became aware of the fact that there was actually a private second mortgage, and bank second mortgages are doing this right now too. And what I was able to do, since the first mortgage was in default, was to buy the second mortgage for $1,000. And just like that, $62,000 disappeared into midair. Now here's the concept. I want you to think about this. Let's say you owe me $62,000. And you approach me one day and you go, Chuck, I'm getting on a plane. I'm going back to the Ukraine, and I am never coming back to the United States again. I got $1,000 in my wallet. Take it or leave it. Quick decision. Something's better than nothing, right? Boom. And that is actually one of the first transactions I got done in 2006, the year of my rock star breakdown. Partied like an animal. But hey, I mean, if you were like a 26-year-old kid and you made that kind of money by February, I think you might have partied a little too. Now, the challenge is with short sales and discounting is, number one, you got to work hand to hand with the seller. So whether you're dealing with a family with a white picket fence or somebody who does something that you don't want to know anything about, you're going to have to constantly be in contact with them. On top of that, the seller must walk with no money. Now, it's in most situations. If the bank approves the fact that they can get money, you can give it to them. If not, do not cut a check to people who are short selling their property. This is bank fraud. It is a one-way ticket to prison for you, them, and everybody involved, please don't do it. I know a lot of you do. I'm begging you not to. I'm Chuck Kohout. I hope you've enjoyed this. Always be closing. Click the link on the bottom of the screen. If you haven't gotten the course by now, honestly, you're an idiot. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.